When it comes to balance, you are definitely on the right video. This is all about our cerebellum. People that are falling, breaking hips, hitting their head. As we get older, we lose a lot of our balance. The cerebellum is located in the back of our brain underneath the occipital lobes. It's primarily responsible for coordinating voluntary movements, maintaining posture and balance. And it works along with our inner ear called our vestibular system, our eyes and proprioceptive sensors in muscles and joints. The cerebellum helps maintain your balance. And one of the single best exercises for our mechanical receptors, which are the joints within our body, the inner ear, the vestibular apparatus, as well as the cerebellum located in the back of our brain, is holding onto a chair or something if you have to initially, but we want to do single leg stance. Get one leg up. Don't bring it up as high as I'm doing it if it's hard. Obviously, if you have balance problems, you're going to go really low like this and try to work your balance. And as you get more proficient, you can lift higher. But if you feel like you're not secure, you hold on. You do it like this. Hold on. If you feel like you're going to fall a little bit, grab it again. Just keep doing it. As you keep doing it, you're building sensory input from the lower extremities up to the brain, as well as efferent input from the brain back to the muscles. You're trying to develop that balancing within the nervous system. And the number one thing we need to be aware of when it comes to our balance, that our legs don't give out on us, is that our quads are strong. Just sitting in a chair and bringing your nose over toes and pushing up a little bit to try to get up and sitting back down again. It may be difficult for you to do it first, but try to go slow. The more you can push up with the quads, the stronger they're going to get. Sit back down. If you have to use your hands, do so. If you have to go slow, go slow. The ideal thing is try to do this a couple of minutes, the best you can. As time goes on, you'll build up more frequency. By building the quads, this is going to help stabilize the buttocks, which is the glutes are going to get stronger. You're going to be a lot more secure when you walk or when you do other things. And another great exercise for coordination, strengthening the input from the feet, working up to the brain working down to the feet, is walking with one foot in front of the other. Yes, you've seen people that are drunk, police officers, make them do this test, and there's a reason. Because when your equilibrium is off, it's going to be hard to do so. So you may want to get next to a wall when you do it so you can get some balance in case you feel like you're a little bit off. But the ideal thing is to walk with the one foot in front of the other. If you have to use your hands a little bit, that's okay. You can challenge yourself. As you do it at first, you may feel a little unsteady. That's okay. But just try to focus on keeping your heel and your toe next to each other as you go forward. Work on that. Spend a few minutes, you'll see great results. And to build that leg coordination and that strength, as well as utilizing those mechanical receptors in the joints back to the brain, just marching in place. That's correct. It seems real easy, right? Well, for those people, you may be one of them, that feels like their coordination is off, when you do this, you may feel like you're coming off balance. If you have to, stand next to a wall or have a chair next to you. And as you get better on this, you can continue to go a little faster. Okay, and as you go faster, you're developing more coordination, because every time the foot comes off the ground, the brain has to communicate with those joints to know where you are in space. Spend a few minutes on that every day. And when we walk, as we push off, the back of our lower legs, called our calves, they contract. And when you have weak calves, this can affect your gait and your balance. So what you'll do is get next to a wall or a chair. Very simple. Do the best you can. Just lift up on your toes. That's all. And if you can, try to let go. Many of you may have a hard time doing so. But as you continue to do this, you go down, hold it up about 10-15 seconds, get up on your toes. Do the best you can. You may only be able to go up a little bit. That's okay. As you keep doing it, you'll go up more and more. You'll see the brain will start communicating with those muscles and those joints down there. When you do it, you may feel like you're falling forward, which is common, but just focus on stability. Hold on to something if you have to. As you continue to do it over time, you won't have to hold on as much. You'll see it will make a tremendous difference in your gait and preventing injuries. And as you become a little more advanced, or for those people who can do this, Here's a really, really great exercise to work your brain and your joints, because your brain is trying to sync where your body is in space so you don't fall, so you have good balance. And a great exercise is that when you lift your left leg, you're going to reach over with your right arm. When you lift your other one, you're going to do the opposite. But I like you just to lift up with your right leg, put it down. Lift up again, put it down. Because as your arm goes towards this side, the brain communicates differently in your system, throughout the nervous system. Okay? This is what you're going to do. And one of the most important muscles is our core. Our core stabilizes everything within our body. Our lower pelvic floor helps us sit up tall, helps us stand up tall. This is what actually supports everything. So what I'd like you to do, very simple, sit towards the front of the chair, put your feet down, and all I want you to do is put your hands out in front of you and reach forward as far as you can. Just reach forward and lift your arms up a little higher up and hold it in that position. You'll feel those muscles contract. After about 20 seconds, come back down. Get your breath. Now I want you to reach up a little higher up and lean forward. Pivot from the hips. Hold it there 20 seconds as well. I want you to spend just a couple minutes and do these. You're going to see great changes to strengthen that core. And lastly, to keep those thighs nice and strong. Very simple. A lot of you may not be able to get on the ground or lift your legs, but there's something you can do sitting in a chair and just raising one leg out in front of you like this. By raising it, you're contracting your quadriceps. And you'll see it's very difficult for many of us, even for me, because as you hold it up, the muscles are contracting. You try to hold it up about 10, 15 seconds, let it down. Do it again. You'll do about 8 to 12 repetitions. You'll see your leg will start to shake. Do the other one. Okay, 8 to 12 repetitions. As you hold it up about 15 seconds, just holding it up, these muscles will contract. It will help get those muscles stronger. So when you get up, you're going to feel so much better. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please practice these exercises. I promise you they will do great things for you. Please share it with your friends and family. Leave your comments below. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.